everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Annie. I am a clay artist and I also own a small business called Sugar Cafe Charms over on Instagram, where I make cute clay charms to keep my inner child alive and hopefully give you all a serotonin boost. I have been doing Instagram for a little more than 2 years now, and there was a very specific reason why I chose Instagram over YouTube when I just started out, and that's because with Instagram you can just post pictures, unlike YouTube where you have to record videos. And as a budding artist, if you're just starting with social media, making video can be a little intimidating. So in those situations I think posting pictures are a lot better, and so that's why I preferred Instagram over YouTube or any other video social media apps. But even though posting pictures is easier than videos, I still couldn't understand how to shoot my pictures, how to edit my pictures. Right now Instagram also has a reel feature where you can post videos, and reels are important to grow, but at the same time you should be posting as well. Like, static pictures are also prevalent on Instagram. In this video I will be particularly covering about how I shoot and edit the pictures and not the videos, although most of the things can be used for videos as well. But let me know if you want me to make another in-depth tutorial on how I film my reels and edit my reels, so I will definitely be making another video on that. But in this we will just be focusing on how I take my pictures and product pictures. And yeah, with that, let's get started. So the very first and the most important thing while taking any kind of pictures, whether it be for Instagram or your website, is a good lighting source. And one of the most aesthetic and cost-effective way is to use the direct sunlight. So I consider myself very lucky to have this huge window right over my desk. You can also use a ring light, or you can even go outside and take your pictures if you're unable to find a good source of sunlight. Now, if you are using this natural light to take your pictures, it's very important that you notice the timing and angles. For example, this is how my room looks at 9 AM and this is the exact same place 2 hours later. Along with the timing, the angle you are taking the picture also plays a huge role. So I usually prefer taking pictures right in front of the window rather than keeping it on my desk, which is relatively darker than the place that I'm taking the pictures right now. Or sometimes if I need to make a dummy table, I just use this ply and place it right in front of the window to get the maximum sunlight. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the ply is covered with paint marks, so we are gonna cover it up with our background. Now, background is a very important aspect because it decides the primary aesthetic of your account. So whether you want your account to give off pastel vibe or a cottagecore vibe, here is where you can experiment and decide. And this can be different for every individual, and your personal aesthetic can also change as the time goes by. Right now I love using flowers as a background. These are all fake plants, by the way, but I love how realistic they look, and so I try using this particular background for most of my pictures. And you can use so many different props, anything that you feel like defines your art, but always make sure to keep the main focus on your product, because sometimes as you're taking pictures and you're using so many different props and backgrounds, we kind of like have this tendency to have it all in one frame. But just remember that if your art is shown on the For You page, it will just appear as a small picture among all the other contents. So it's very important that you grab the attention of your target audiences right at this point. So make sure that your background makes your art look more prominent, and don't be afraid to change it up if required. So for example, even though the pink color cloth was looking so amazing, I felt like it made my product look a little bit dull because even the product color is pink. So I used white instead, which was a nice contrast. And now once you're done with setting up your area, let's talk about equipments and camera. Hello, it's me again, and talking about camera and equipments, I use my phone, which is an iPhone 12, to record all of my pictures, to take all of my pictures and record all of my videos. This is my mom's phone right here, which is also an iPhone 12 that I am using to record my audio. And I know a lot of people will be asking that is it important to use an iPhone or a professional camera to take pictures, and I would say no, it's absolutely not necessary. Before 2023, I actually used my first phone, which was a Oppo A5. And the picture quality, although was not great, I still had around 19k followers by the end of 2022. So yeah, it works as well. Like, as long as you have a smartphone, you can definitely take pictures, and as long as it's not one of those button phones, I don't even know if they have a camera or not, but as long as it's a smartphone, you can definitely take pictures and start your social media journey. And for equipments, I would suggest you to get a stand. This one will be linked in the description. Finally, we are ready to take our pictures, and I suggest taking a lot of pictures at once from different angles so that we can have different choice while we finally go and edit our picture. So these are all the shots that I took. So from here I will choose the best one and then I will go ahead and edit that picture. And just like background, how you edit your picture also decides the aesthetic of your account. And a lot of budding artists have this doubt that whether we are cheating our customer if we edit our pictures, and that's absolutely not the case. We are just enhancing and setting up an aesthetic. The app I'm using here is Me Too, and I have listed down the changes that I make in most of my pictures. Also, these are just very subtle changes, so if your unedited version is good enough, you just need to make very small changes to get your final version of edited picture, which you will post on Instagram. And here is one of the features that I really like about the Me Too app, which is the sticker option. There is so many aesthetic stickers to choose from, and once I'm done with all that, I go ahead and add in some text if I want to, which also includes my watermark, and a watermark is very important. In this digital era, it's not uncommon for your art getting stolen, and so adding a watermark, although doesn't ensure that it won't happen, but definitely reduces the chances. So make sure that you add either your name or your brand's name somewhere in the image where it's difficult to crop it out or edit it out. And again, the app that I'm using here is Me Too, but one of the things that I noticed with this app is it hangs a lot. And I don't know, this might be a problem with my phone and not the app, but none of my other apps hangs as much as this app. So my other option is InShot, and both Me Too and InShot are free to use, and both of these apps have exclusive paid features. Although with InShot, you can actually get access to a lot of exclusive paid features by watching an ad, and it also hangs a lot lesser than Me Too. And even if it hangs at the middle of editing, the good thing about this app is it saves it as a draft rather than deleting it completely. The only feature where I like Me Too more than InShot is the sticker options, and Me Too definitely has a lot more variety of stickers as compared to InShot. But I do have another option for you guys. All you need to do is go ahead and search for aesthetic emojis on Google. Click the first link and you will be getting ton of options. Just click on the design of your choice to get it copied, and then back on the editing app, click on text, and then you can just copy and paste it according to your liking. You can also make duplicates or save these stickers as emojis if you want to. And again, at the very end, I'm just going to finish it off with the text. And here is another feature that I really love about InShot is how you can bend the text into a semicircle, creating that really aesthetic look. And then once I'm happy, I'm just going to save it. And in case you're wondering, each picture took me around 5 to 10 minutes to edit. So as long as the base picture is good enough, any decent editing app works. And now finally, after all that hassle and all that work, your picture is finally ready to be posted. So let's post it. I get this question asked quite often, if there is any specific timing that they should follow while they are posting. And according to my experience, it doesn't really matter. Although I would say that whenever I post at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m, I do get an initial good engagement, and I think it's because people are really free at this 4 to 5 p.m. zone, but it doesn't really matter, just post whenever you can. To list this picture as a product, click on Get Orders, create a title, and then go ahead and type the price that you will be charging for that. And now this is how your post will appear with that blue View product tagline. And now once you are done with all of that, a question might come to your mind that how often should we post? And just like any other social media, Instagram too rewards consistency. But that doesn't really mean that you have to post every single day. Rather, I would suggest you not to post every single day. And that's because the bitter truth is that your followers might get a little bored seeing your pictures every single day on their feed. Also, as a single person handling everything from making to editing to posting, it's just not possible to post every single day. So give yourself as well as the audience a well-deserved break. I usually post 3 to 4 times every week, and that includes posts and reels, but I do try to share stories every single day for regular updates. Now that I have shared so many things, let's come to the question, do we make money from Instagram? And the short answer would be no. Instagram doesn't have any feature which pays you, unlike YouTube where you can make revenue. And you might think, then why should we even bother to create an Instagram account? And the short answer would be to get recognition. By creating multiple social media accounts, you are basically growing your base audience. Simple way to understand this is not everybody is going to use Instagram, so they will support you on YouTube, and not everybody goes to YouTube, so they will support you from Instagram. So even though you might feel like that it's not helping much, it will definitely help you in long term. So that's it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I personally really enjoyed making this video for you guys, and I hope that it cleared some of your confusion, and I hope that this video inspires you to start your own social media or Instagram journey. And let me know if you guys want another video where I share how I edit and film my reels. So let me know about that, and I will surely be making another video on that. And yeah, happy new year and have a great day and a great year ahead. And thank you so much for the support last year, and see you guys in the next video. Bye. খাদ্যে কি এসব করা যায় নাকি?
Just leave me be, I'm not gonna put up a fight.